Hello everyone and welcome to the 6th round of Fast Friday 2025V at Fuego in Races Island. With me in the live stream, Luke Carmona.
As usual.
And also Amy Blueberry, although she will not be speaking. We are here today at Fuego. That Candy in the chat is giving us some data. Track length is 0.614 kilometers. And the variable banking is from minus 1.5 degrees to 5.7 degrees. What can you tell us about this data, Luke, now that you are expert in ovals?
Well, it seems that global warming seems to have hit the area because I remember this place feeling a bit more like Florida, but now it's like we're in the middle of the Sahara. We're like all the green's gone except for the trees.
That's the global warm, I guess.
Yeah.
Its effect.
Yeah, so the negative 1 to positive 5 degree banking, this is one of those tracks very unique in that it has negative banking on the inner portion, the inner lane, and then it gets steeper as you go out. Kind of a dish shape or like a half pipe, very flat half pipe shape. It makes for interesting corner dynamics in that you have to kind of fight the corner a bit, especially on exit, and then when it starts coming back to you, the grip kind of returns. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out side by side. I don't recall racing my cars here at this track before. If we have, I do not remember.
I think we didn't because I remember racing in this track, but it was with Donovan's cars. The Cup 90s, I believe. I remember they had some difficulties on this track, by the way. I think I didn't finish particularly well in this track, but I'm feeling pretty decent with this one.
Yeah, I tend to do okay here. It's just a matter of traffic, as usual, because you have to have a bit more etiquette than I'll say than as usual, considering the way that the corners are shaped, because it's also unique in that we have what are effectively triangulated corners. You have a sharp turn in, then it goes straight, then it turns sharp again as the main apex, and then it kind of goes straight again, and then it turns, and then we're on a straight. It's a tri-apex corner, and that leaves for opportunities, but also some desperate opportunities that some people might make. So we'll. Last time we did race here, I don't remember what the car was, but it was fun and it went well. So I hope that repeats, because it was a pretty close battle between a lot of cars for a while. It'd be good to see a repeat.
We see that Clifford seems to be back from his absence. I don't know if it's temporary or if he will be gone again, but he is now here practicing the track. So I hope he's fully back for the rest of the season. By the way, the apron here might look like there's no slow zone, but there's actually slow zone. It's just not as strong as the regular slow zone that we are used to. Like when you see that the car is like spreading dirt or something like that, that's actually slowing down the car slightly, right?
It's the grass modifier, so it cuts the power by a significant amount. I don't think it's half power, but it's a lot. The thing is, a lot of people tend to lift through this part, so it might only be half effective, but if you're really trying to dive deep into the corner, like cut down toward the wall, then absolutely it's going to slow down your exit, and then whoever is outside of you will at the very least be able to maintain their position outside.
So it's more like a safety measure in case two cars come too close to the corner, so one of them don't get fucked up. But
historically, when this track was first built, and for a long time as it's been used, the inner part has been grass, as in the slow zone type of grass, the really slow stuff that can. And I don't. It might have been the last time we were here. It got turned entirely into pavement, all the way to the wall, so the entire track was opened up. So it's yeah, that's about it really.
It will be
We'll see how it works
good.
in this configuration. Yeah.
I think it's a good balance, this one, to be a safe spot for people to go out if they need, but at the same time it doesn't really allow you to gain any advantage of it if you actively use it.
Well, as in like deeply actively use it. You can cut over it and it's not really going to slow you down much at all. Like Emmy's doing right now.
The tricky part of this track is definitely the pit entry and pit exit, but especially the pit entry, because in other tracks people are used to just go full throttle into the pits or maybe lift a bit, but here you actually need to brake a bit and then go full lifting, because otherwise you will go against a wall, as I will show in a little moment. I don't know what Zenitho is doing here. I think he wanted to go into the pit lane, but ignore the fact that there were another two cars in the middle, in the way. So
Well,
this is how it is.
yeah, the main apex of the corner is already quite sharp, so the pit entry apex is going to be a lot sharper. And as I'm learning here, with these worn out tires, I'm at 25% right now, you can fall right off the pace. So trying to pit super early might not be the best strategy.
Definitely on this track. By the way, this is a topic for tomorrow, tonight, for the podcast about strategies and stuff in ovals, that I got one question about it. But yeah, we'll definitely... the pit entry will definitely play an important role, I believe, in some people that are not careful enough or make a little mistake. That can definitely split completely a leading group in two parts or three if any of them don't do it properly. What happened?
Morticia tried to do the full throttle pit entry thing and just banged off of everything.
We warned you. I guess she was doing the experience herself to prove if we were right or we were wrong.
Although I think they're set to wall, it might be more effective if they're set to pit area.
Like the pit area starting earlier, you mean?
Yeah, they need to be set to pit area, I'd say, because I just watched Emmy from behind do it, and that was quite the advantage, even though she was kicking up smoke, hitting all those tires. Although, that being said, it'd be nice if people would just take it normally. So, hint, hint, nudge, nudge for
And
people
it's not that
listening.
difficult,
To be fair,
actually.
it's not.
Not that difficult to take that turn properly. Don't be afraid. I mean, if you are afraid of losing time, then you will lose time, because you will want to, you know, get the most of it by trying to not live that much, and you will get against the wall. Just do as you are supposed to do, and you will lose the least time possible. Easily. You go here, you brake a little bit, then you lift, and you complete the rest of the entry. Easy.
Yeah, don't be that kind of person where people say there's a reason why we can't have anything nice.
The exit, if you do the... if you have the right angle, you can actually do the pit exit full throttle, but you really need to make it good, otherwise you need to lift a bit. Now it's time for the meeting. Wait a second, that I forgot something.
I just realized Clifford's helmet's a hamburger.
Ah, yes, I saw it before.
It's a pretty
Okay.
small hamburger, though. For the size of his head, he should supersize that.
I mean, size-wise, he's pretty decent, I'd say.
Actually, a lot of people, when they wear helmets in Second Life, they're too small. Helmets, a proper helmet should make your head look huge.
Okay, and the thing is that since some people here is too short, if we take the actual sizes of the helmets, we will look like, I don't know, puppets or something, huge dolls
Not
or
that
something.
big. You got like you, for example. You're the average height of the average human being. What, like 5'6" or something like that? 5'7", 8. So if you compare that to like Charles Leclerc, an F1 driver, his helmet looks huge on him, but it's not like a bobblehead. Like Bailey, for example. Bailey's got a helmet that's about proportionally correct.
Definitely proportionally correct to this head, it is. Yeah, but the thing is, anime heads are bigger by default, so a bit more tricky.
And not a lot of people use those, though.
Okay, by the way, join the queue if you want to participate. And now Candy starts speaking. Okay, thank you all for coming. I think everyone here today's race, everyone here today's raced this before. Back to twin 50 laps as usual for ovals. One little thing to go over before we get started. This track is very flat and even negatively banked on the inside. So keep that in mind if you have people on your outside and don't just smash them onto the wall. Give them room. The jet dryers haven't been on pit entry, so they are a bit sketchy. Be careful coming into the pits. I didn't understand that. My English is not that advanced.
Jet dryers haven't been on pit entry. I mean, I
What's
guess
a jet dryer and what's sketchy?
well, a jet dryer is just a truck with a giant jet engine on the back, and it blows hot air on the surface to clean debris away and dry it up if it's wet. I
I mean, the
assume
thing
she's
is,
saying that.
for me, a jet is like a plane, a private plane.
No, but they're using jet engines. They're using actual jet engines
Okay,
on
okay.
the back
So
of a
jet
pickup
is the
truck.
engine. Okay, okay.
Yes, jet dryer. It's an actual jet engine drying the track
Okay, okay.
or
Okay.
blowing away debris. And then sketchy is just, iffy, kind of unsure if it's safe or something like that.
Okay, let's switch to our driver outfit with a significantly slow helmet.
Oh goodness, 17 people.
And let's see how it goes today. The starting grid for the first race is P1 for Malachi Marks, P2 for Don Romario, P3 for Clifford McTitis, P4 for Cenizo, P5 for Cricri, P6 Candy Tomorrow, P7 Morticia Villota, P8 Evely Onyx, P9 Bailey, P10 Mila May, P11 Luke Carmona, P12 myself, P13 Rao Hakuro, P14 Emi Blueberry, P15 Evan, P16 Sam Phoenix, and P17 Daisuke.
The last time Malachi Marks was here, that I remember, we were racing the late models, the dirt late models, at this track, and they won.
It's like a kind of prediction of what could happen today. quick pit. Let's take a quick look to the cars. Malachi with the 64. This is Kali's number actually. Mario. Clifford McTeeth with Cherno's number. Fenizo with, which used to be Nico's number until she moved to another one. Crickery 27, I believe this was Jack Taylor's number, could be?
Yes.
41 for Candy, which is her number, but backwards. Morticia 22, Emily 66, Bailey with no number, 44 from Mila, that it was at some point used by Longfall Racing in GP1, 06 for Luke, 45 for me, Ra without a number, Emmy without a number, 54 for Evan, 44 for Sam Phoenix, 244 on track, and Daisuke without a number. And the race is about to start, by the way.
Yep.
It's now 10 seconds. I didn't see you before in an orange car. That's new.
I've spookified myself.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
If you remember seeing my avatar during the meeting.
Yes. It's Sticks spooky cousin. Ay, Rao.
Yes.
People are struggling a little bit here.
Ah!
Hi, Sam. Gregory. Oh my god. It is definitely punishing to let people your inner here, especially if they don't consider the space, their position on track, because
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, the proper racing line leaves the inside wide open, and it's extremely inviting to certain people.
So let's see if I manage to catch up, because now I'm P14, even worse than my starting position.
Ah! Oh my gosh, Daisuke did not even bother to lift.
Can see a clear group of leading cars. Oh my god.
Yeah, about fifth on back is feisty as hell. So it's really hard to gain any ground or even maintain pace with the leaders. Well, it looks like we're starting to string out a bit.
Yeah, I can see that. if I'm quiet now, but I'm hard focused now. This is
No,
not
we
a
already
good
have.
entry.
Yeah, we already have people coming out of pits.
Oh, that's super early.
No,
I
not
guess
as early as usual.
they have an strategy in mind because that's
Have a late.
good. People start to pit now massively. Uiva! What
Wow.
did I just see? What was that?
So I tried to have. I had a very last second decision to pit, but I figured it was soon enough to be able to full throttle up
That
to the
was
apex.
weird at the very best.
I don't know how much time I gained or lost with that one. I feel like
think
I lost time.
You lost time because we were not that close to you.
No, we're about to find out here because I am exiting and I am right with Evelyn and Morticia. Nothing changed. I didn't gain or lose.
But yeah, that was an original way to enter pits, I could say.
Pit stop of the year.
And I recorded it, so you will see. I mean, it's not the best angle for sure because yours should have been way better, but I could see like I confess for a moment I thought you were lagging or something, or like I was lagging or something, because it was a very weird move.
They're kind of helping each other out by battling so hard because it's like they're. When Evely drives in deep, she's maintaining speed because she's kind of. Well, I guess you could say using Morticia to turn, but then it also snags Morticia's left rear, which spins her sideways, and so they both get a boost out of the corner. Ah.
Good thing is that I managed to catch up, so I am in the fight.
Ah.
I got now my extra point for leading one lap. That was important to do. I see another orange car, by the way, I didn't notice before.
It's Evan.
Ah, true.
Three wide.
I guess they are fighting for leading the most laps, otherwise they're being too aggressive, I believe. Considering we are still 10 laps away from the finish.
9 to go.
9 to go now.
Actually 10, yeah. They're fighting yet again. See,
Yes,
they're
yes,
getting
yes.
boosts of speed, like boosts of speed out of the corner. Like I can't. I'm just barely keeping up back here because I'm not able to do that.
Now we come with the lapped cars. Let's see how this goes. With 5 laps to go. No, Malachi, don't do this to me.
Tisha's using all of the track.
So
And it did not any. Okay. I was going to take the inside, but she kind of said, "Nope, that's my spot." Ah, she's defending. She's defending. Very late defense. Well, I guess I'm going to be finishing 4th.
I don't know. It's 1 lap to go. Morty, come on! You're better than this, please.
Well, yeah, that's a bit aggressive.
I'm sorry, but come on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was right. I finished 4th.
That finish was pretty shitty, I have to say. I wanted to give up P3, but Candy won't allow that. So it is what it is. I'm sorry for that move. It was wrong, but I got tilted.
Well, I get why you did it, but I mean, it's just unfortunate that it all had to devolve between multiple drivers. Again, not throwing shade. Just how do you fight against that without being insanely aggressive in return? I don't want to drive like, I don't want to race people like that. I don't want to win by shoving people out of the way, so I'd rather finish where I did.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what I was expecting to do there, honestly. Your Evil said in chat, I have to thank Astria for pushing the way free for me. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'll admit, with the way that I was being defended, I was considering making a very aggressive pass up the inside just to say, just compensate, but you beat me to it.
Yeah. That was, yeah. That was an undesirable fight. That's not the example we want to give to kids, so please.
Yeah, as
don't do what we did in this race. Don't do that. Don't do this.
As JC said, do it for the kids.
Exactly, do it for the kids.
Okay, I'm starting in 7th this time.
I mean, at least it was nice to fall to P16 and recover from that until podium. So in that sense the race was nice. It was a nice comeback. Also I think I got quite benefited from the pit lane because I feel I was like 2 seconds behind the leads, and during the pit I basically got into the group of leads. So later we can see that amazing pit stop that you did, because yeah, it was quite actually funny to watch. Pit the way. Oh, this is the wrong button.
It's all in the spirit of the spooky season. I'm trying to pull off the supernatural. A lot of people in the chat right now. Oh, that's new. There's a timer to show how long the voice conversation has been going on. It says an hour and 10 minutes. You've been here for an hour and 10 minutes?
Discord,
Well, actually, okay,
on
yes,
Discord, yes.
Actually, yes, that makes sense. It's almost 1:30.
Yes. I joined pretty soon the voice channel actually. I don't know, it was to have everything set up. By the way, Yorkie says it's impossible to stay ahead without going on the dirt, because if you don't, they will. That's true. That in the end we were, maybe Luke not, because Luke is Luke, but the rest we were abusing the dirt a bit. A bit or a
I mean,
lot.
I did a little bit. I did a little bit too. I mean, I don't really think it's off limits, or at least it's not been stated as off limits. And the fact that it's not that punishing means it's pretty much fair game. It's just at your own risk. I'm still gonna stay off of it though, at least as best I can, unless the situation calls for it.
Okay, let's try to make now the good race. Let's try to be now clean and all this stuff, if we manage.
Well, I already was last time, so just try to repeat that. Three wide for the lead. Three wide for the lead again. I got a little bit of a bump from behind from Bailey. Saved some of my exit speed. Bump from behind from Beverly, more exit speed. Oh, jeez. Milla May to second place.
My
And
god.
up the inside.
Ivan is having some issues with controlling the space. I feel.
Well, I'm on the outside now, so I'm going to start falling back a bit.
Alice says everyone wants to win it on lap 1. Looks like is
Goodness, wow.
it's being savage as hell. It's being even worse than race 1, I think.
I mean, I know that race 2 is always a bit more crazy than race 1, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of aggressions in here. Look, look, look. Ooh! Amy also almost pushed to the pit zone, basically.
I had to take to the sand as an evasive maneuver. I have to do it again. No, I can't do it. We got snapped with Candy. Sorry, Candy. Ouch! Oh, good grief. You know what? I think I'm just gonna ride the top for a while. I don't care if I finish at the back. This is a bit crazy.
Sorry, Amy. My god.
Milla, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, this race. What's going on today? Absolute focus now. No one is talking.
I'm mainly not talking because I'm trying to not give away what I'm doing.
We're about to reach the first lap car right before the pit stop.
There's so much smoke leading through the pit entry. Everybody's riding the wall on entry. No one's slowing down.
It's not even worth it. I really don't know if I'm getting any good from this stop.
Well, my stop certainly helped me, but I don't think it's going to help at the end. I mean, I'm not aiming to win this. I'm just trying to see if I can jump a bunch of cars on. Enemy coming up nearly slamming me into the wall.
Mila May leading the race.
She hasn't pit yet.
No? Ah, yes, okay. No. Well, still she was leading the race, technically.
Sorry,
Not-
Evan. I'm already down to 75%.
Malachi is leading again. He's doing the same strategy than the last time, like beating the latest possible.
So that's why we're all blowing past him right now. I think he just pit.
Sorry, Candy.
So Evan, by the way, who's currently holding his position 4 in front of me, has won. I don't think he won the last one. Maybe he did. I think he's won 2 SRL stock car races on the trot. So seeing him up here is no surprise. Although that was maybe a bit of an opportunistic pass. Well, so far, with a little over 10 to go, I'm still keeping up, but I'm at 53. My tires are going to start falling off here soon. So either got to try and get close and start fighting, if I can, or I'm going to be stuck back here.
You're in this group, aren't you?
I'm in 5th. But I'm a little bit distanced. Like, I see you three, you're all right there, but there's like 5 car lengths between me and Candy.
Okay, okay.
Oh, there go my tires, they're starting to really fall off now.
The early pit didn't work out so far.
No, it has worked. It's done what I wanted it to. I just said earlier, I don't expect to win. I just wanted to try and jump a bunch of cars so I didn't have to fight through all of them. Because I can hold people off fine. It's trying to get past them. That's the other thing.
Ay. That was not intentional.
I suspect I'll be losing P5 to Morty by the end of this.
I suspect I will be losing P1 to Evelyn. Or even.
Evan, even Evan.
Evan. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's Evan.
Evan.
What I have to do now to try and maintain pace is dive in really early and let the lift-off oversteer help me out, because my typical entry line, which is a bit wider, isn't going to work with the stiffer tires. Or, well, stiffer steering because of the worn-out tires. Oh, there's only 2 to go, or 1 to go. Evan kind of overshot. I don't think he's going to have a run, because here comes Candy up his inside. Candy for 3rd. Oh wait, why is Morty all the way up there?
I think Evelyn got stuck with one of the lap cars because she suddenly lost some gap with me. Okay, P1. I mean, I guess this was way cleaner. At the end, not at the beginning. The beginning was very bad. Please, kids, don't do that. But the end, I think, was respectable. I think we had way more respect between the cars that were fighting there in the positions, leading positions.
Another 0 podium Friday for Luke. That's 2 in a row.
You're becoming too generous, you know? You have to become, I don't know, more aggressive.
That's the last thing I want, honestly. I'd rather not have to match everyone else's energy. I'd rather people bring it down a bit.
I mean, it is definitely a topic to study, because it makes no sense that you get, I don't know, 4 races in a row with no podium. It's just
No.
It's unnatural.
It's not. Well, no, because the last time was a road course, and I was put toward the middle-ish back both times. So I had to fight my way through traffic. And the second race, I also pit really early. Or no, was that the first race? Either way, I screwed up my... No, it was the second race. I pit a bit early, so tires were down. I couldn't fight back, and I had to accept my 4th place spot, it was. But yeah, no, and also just because traffic was really, really aggressive early on in the race, so I was being pushed out of the way and held back. And then when I broke free from them, I could fight. I could get close, but I was never close enough. So last time was circumstantial. This time, race 1, we know what happened, and then race 2, I pit really early just to try and get ahead of a bunch of cars. Because I kind of quote unquote gave up early on and just said I'm just gonna move to the back and just wait for things to thin out.
Yeah, first race I admit part of my responsibility in that fight at the end that was very dirty in general.
Would I say that this was a bad race though? No.
No, I mean, I mean, these accidents and this stuff happens. It's not new. It just happens.
It's got plenty of room for improvement, but yeah.
But yeah, thing is that I'm not particularly proud of the first race.
I'm being carried away by the desert ants. A lot of people
yes,
are.
Like we're going on with the ground.
Naomi took some really neat pictures. She's sharing them in the broadcast Discord channel. Or, well, FEA Discord broadcast channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Nice pictures, actually. People just should go to the Discord server of the FVA, which is... You will find the link at the description of this live stream. And there, when you join, you go to the broadcast replays highlights, you will see the pictures that Naomi is taking that are really, really nice. Definitely nice quality. Well, podium of first race, of course. I was looking at the pictures. P3 for me, P2 for Evely Onyx, and P1 for Morticia Villota.
Oh, you just barely moved.
What?
In time for me to get the... I nearly missed the picture. You started moving right as I opened the window, so okay, I got it.
Just take the pictures because we need it. We need them for tomorrow for the broadcast, for the podcast.
The podcast broadcast.
Yes, technically. P3 for Evan in the second race.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in the leading group all the time. He was struggling a little bit with traffic at the beginning, but later it became better.
Everyone was struggling with traffic.
P2 for Evely Onyx. Double podium for her today. Cookie. Can I move it? Oh, I can move it actually. P1 Kali is moving me because she thought that I was an AFK, but I am here. I was just waiting for Candy to call me, you know. Okay, this is...
Yeah, swap out trophies before people leave.
Yes, take the pick, take the pick.
Got it.
We will also wait now for Candy to gather the results. If she managed to do it in time, we can show them, I mean, the standings tomorrow at the podcast as well.
No, she usually does them right after the race, but it takes like 15, 30 minutes, so probably not before the stream ends.
I will poke her in a bit then, so I can show the results. There's not the standings. So yeah, that's pretty it. I'm gonna definitely review this stream because first because of your epic pit stop in race 1, but also because I want to review carefully what happened in race 1 to know who did what, who's responsible of what, assume part of the guilty of what happened there because it was not very nice, and yeah, that's it. Second race was, in that sense, at least my POV, second race was normal race.
Yeah.
At least then, not the beginning.
Yep. All right, so where is the schedule? Where are we going next? So after today, October 10th, Canyon City Speedway.
Canyon City? That's new to me, I think.
Isn't that a... Oh, wait, no. That's not a road course. It's an oval. Oh, wait, I think...
Speedway?
I keep forgetting what it is.
Speedway sounds like an oval.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can use Speedway with road courses too. But I think I've seen it recently, but it's completely evaded my memory again. So I have no idea what it is.
We will know when the time comes.
But it will be rezzed here, Candy says.
So we're doing a giant prim here.
She says, I'll try to have it up by the time everyone's gotten the sand and salt out of their racing suits.
Good. So yeah, that's pretty much for today, I guess. Anything you want to add to... I mean, we will of course mention later the... Well, I can mention already the events for the rest of the weekend. Later today at midnight, the second episode of Burnout Hangover with myself, with Luke Carmona, and with Jesus Crisp. I think he will take part. I need to ask him, but I guess he will. With some results of the last event, with previews of the events to come this weekend, which are the Proto Cup and the GT Super Endurance. Of course, we will have the Proto Cup and Super Endurance live streamings, and hopefully the grid drive as well. Oh yes, this is something that Kali sent me early before to include in the podcast, but I will also do it now here. Remember that on October 6th at 11 AM, that's Monday at 11 AM, and offline, a light cycle competition, free for all and team battles, with a session of the mythical DJ Flutox at the end. I assume it will be at the end. For those that don't know him, is the guy of the Chequito gesture.
Well, considering how Tron is, the movie is, riddled with music, I'm sure they'll probably be playing it during the races.
Oh, that's even cooler then.
If not, then Cali, make it happen, because it's probably necessary if you want to follow
During. Cali says during, so yes, as you said,
yes.
It's during the race, during the event.
Yeah.
It will be at Races Thailand. I don't know what track. I guess the landmark will be properly shared in the Races Track League group whenever I actually gonna show. You have to join this group, Races Track League. You should be able to find it if you search for the name of the group. And here any further info about this event will be shared. The regular notice tab. Is there anything you want to add, Luke?
Nope, that's all.
Alright, in that case, thank you everyone for watching, and see you tomorrow or later today, depending on what your continent, for the podcast.
Bye-bye.